We need to move to collective economics. We need to move back to what we used to do as a community here, not only in the US, but the global diaspora. And, you know, the intersection of Pan-Africanism and working to build our communities together and supporting each other and bringing Black dollars back into the Black community. And that is what I think this moment is calling us to do. The Black buying power, the US Black buying power is $1.6 trillion. We have the resources, but it's a matter of how do we get those resources aligned back into our community? How do we take this idea of supporting Black and truly committing to it so that we can transform communities here in the US as well as communities in the diaspora? For me, I believe that the way we address a lot of our systemic issues is through partnership with our African counterparts.
Where did you find my soapbox? Those are my talking over here reading my mind and stuff. But seriously, that's the impetus behind From Chains to Links, right? So how do we rediscover collective economics? What is the collective play? That's at the heart of a lot of what we're trying to figure out at Black Innovation Alliance.
Yeah, and I think that, so in the first season, we started that uncovering of these complicated conversations around what does capitalism mean? Is Black capitalism a different term? Collective economics, does everyone understand what that means?
Yeah.
Collective economics, is it the same as cooperative economics, right? And just like being unafraid to have the conversation, recognizing that oftentimes, let's even use the term like feminism, a lot of Black people would not say that they are feminist because of the white feminist movement and what that means. But feminism, as it means to like the, you know, equalizing of a people, I would say, well, the first feminist was probably Harriet Tubman, because she was like, I ain't about this life, I'm about freedom, and I'm gonna keep running towards freedom, and I'm gonna keep coming back and getting some people, even my no good husband, but that's a whole nother conversation. And I'm gonna keep getting free, right? Which is also to say that like the definition of a thing in some ways changes when we decide that we are gonna make it our own. So I love that you are raising that, and in a lot of ways, I would say that even the things that America claims that it believes in is not what they really believe in. So for those that do believe in capitalism, we're also challenging the question of like, is that really what's happening? Because by definition, our participation would be welcomed, because when we were participating for free and forced through slavery, y'all were getting, y'all gained a lot. And our participation shows that you are still gaining a lot. So there's like this, From Chains to Links is also here to unearth these really uncomfortable conversations that even people that claim that they're allies aren't necessarily wanting to have that conversation.
Yeah.
We might take that though one step further, which is that we weren't ever designed into this system as participants. We were designed into this system as product. So like people think about Wall Street and even just its like physical location in New York City, but it was there because that's where slave ships were able to like unload, and then from there they would do the trading. And so we were a commodity that was traded for the beginning of the capitalist system that we have. And so when you were only ever even like anticipated to be something that was bought and sold, you were never meant to own. And I actually think that that's really what's being challenged in all of this. And yes, it is a form of power, but I think it's really like a fundamental reimagination of who gets to participate and own anything. We were only ever given one role in this script, and we like threw the whole play away, and we're like, no, we want to like own stuff. And that's throwing everything off, because it's not how we were ever imagined in this system.